Electrical safety. Electricity can be very harmful if you come into direct contact with it. Many different types of equipment in the workplace are powered by electricity, so you must be aware of the basic electrical safety precautions. You can reduce or eliminate the risk of electric shock to yourself and others. Electrical safety precautions that relate to qualifications, electrical safety precautions, energized overhead power lines. Only qualified individuals are allowed to install or repair electrical equipment, or work around energized circuits. Below are examples of a qualified individual working on switchgear. Anyone who needs to identify and to energize an electrical circuit will attend electrical hazard recognition training. Qualified personnel, who are authorized to work on electrical circuits, will be trained in basic life support, BLS, and first aid. If you are not trained and are not authorized, then do not touch. If you feel uncomfortable doing a task dealing with electricity, tell your supervisor. It is always better to admit you need more training than to pretend and get yourself or someone else hurt. Remember, electricity can and has killed. Precautions for electrical work practice. Any electrical conductor or circuit must be considered as energized, unless they are isolated and made safe according to lockout, tagout, and LOTO procedures. All circuits must be de-energized using the LOTO procedures before work can begin on them. Use the correct PPE, such as insulated rubber gloves, for electrical work on high-voltage equipment. Insulating mats or blankets may also be required for protection from other elements that are energized or grounded. Do not wear rings, wristwatches, other jewelry, glasses with metal frames, or similar metallic objects when working near energized electrical equipment. Do not remove, modify, or damage electrical interlocks. Only use approved fuse pullers to remove a blown fuse, and replace it only with the correct, rated fuse. Do not use metal ladders when working near electrical equipment or conductors. Non-conductive ladders must be used. When opening or closing a disconnect switch, stand to the side, turn your head away from the switch, and operate the switch with a quick upward or downward single motion. Do not use extension cords in place of permanent wiring. Ground fault circuit interrupters, GFCIs, or ground isolation systems must be used for all portable electrical tools, temporary wiring, and in potentially damp areas. The red line demonstrates how electricity can pass through the body. Do not use portable electrical hand tools that require more than 125 volt supply. The circuit breaker list on electrical distribution panels must be kept up to date, so that circuits can be isolated properly, in case of emergency. Do not use electrical rooms as storage or rest areas. Battery rooms must be properly ventilated. Any work near overhead power lines must include precautions to avoid equipment or machinery coming into contact with energized lines. It is important to always minimize personnel in the area. Only essential personnel are required for work near overhead power lines for safety reasons, such as the supervisor, operator, and standby man. Unless the power lines have been de-energized using the correct methods, they are considered as energized. The minimum safe distances for equipment near energized power lines is